The fire crackled under Adora's pot as the first light of dawn crept through her window. Her hands trembled as she poured oil, sliced onions, and stirred the stew, just as she had watched her mother do years ago. The calabash sat quietly on the counter, its presence louder than any sound. She hadn't opened it yet, but she would. By the time the sun climbed high, a familiar aroma had begun to drift from her kitchen, rich, spicy, unmistakable. Her neighbor, Madame Chinello, sniffed the air and stopped in her tracks. "No lie," she muttered. "That smell." By evening, a small crowd had gathered at her gate, drawn by nothing but scent and memory. Edeora came out, her apron stained, her hair tied up like her mother used to wear it. "I made something," she said simply. The first bowl went to a young mechanic named Chijok. One spoon in and his eyes widened. "Chinikme. This is Mama F's stew." The others rushed forward, bowls and cups in hand. That night, Edeora served them all. No one asked what was in the pot. No one cared. The taste was back. The feeling was back. And just like that, the legend was reborn. The next day, her house was overflowing. She hung a sign, Eda's table. No flashy name. No promises. Just food. But people came in hundreds. Some even wept as they ate. Behind the kitchen curtain, the calabash sat open. Empty. Edeora had used it all. Days passed. Then a week. The taste remained strong. Powerful. But something inside her began to shift. One night, she woke with a sharp pain in her stomach. Then came the dreams, visions of her mother in a forest, her eyes black, her body drenched in ash, whispering, "To feed them, you must feed it." The next morning, a stray cat wandered into her compound. It stared at her food pot, hissed, and ran. Hours later, she found it dead by the door. Edeora buried it, but that night, people said the stew was stronger. "It tastes like life itself," one man whispered. The next morning, another animal lay dead. By the third week, a small girl collapsed after licking the stew pot her mother had brought home. That was when Edeora knew the taste came with a price. Something had followed the calabash into her kitchen, something older than her mother, older than the forest. And it was hungry. She tried to stop. Closed the shop. Poured the stew into the ground. Prayed. But the people begged her to cook again. "We are weak," they said. "Your food heals us." And now she faced the choice: let the town decay in sickness and poverty, or cook and feed the hunger. She stood before the fire again, pot in hand, staring at a second calabash, new, unmarked, but already warm. This time, she knew. It wouldn't be her urine. It would be something deeper. Something darker. And in the distance, the forest of Omogu rustled. Her mother was watching. Watch out for part 4.